Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. This Sixers team is all in. Doc Rivers saying, quote, "We talked about it. We can do a lot of winning, or we can try to be the winner. And being a winner is hard. That's what we want to become. We want the opportunity to be the winner." Brian, there's a difference. Back to you.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence, and a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Nice shot by Harden.
Circus shots, creative shots. They're especially for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Now, here is James. Back to Westbrook. Tucker against Davis. Over Tucker. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Harden against Westbrook. Embiid. And down it goes. 2 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Westbrook pass to Bryant. Now here is James. Back to Bryant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now Westbrook. Beverley outside. Right side Davis. Pass to Westbrook. James with the ball. There's Davis with the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Tucker from 15 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you. There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Yep, that one goes.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
James passes to Beverley. Back to James. Bryant outside. Here's Westbrook. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Now, here is James. Back to Beverley. Westbrook against Harden. 4 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Maxey passes to Tucker. Outside Harden. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls. LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Harden, the pass to Harris. And he comes up with a bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
Kept alive. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Pass to Reaves.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Inside, Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
LeBron James.
It's on LeBron James.
First personal foul.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out. This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the air.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here is James. Right wing. Here's Reaves. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
Back to Tucker. Walker against Harden. Over Walker. Again, the Sixers score.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Walker. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Toscano. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Tucker. Checked by James. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Shoots. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And your Sixers youth dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area, is their territory.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Davis and Bryant, the two big men up front. Patrick Beverley out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thybulle's checked in. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, BA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
The shot's good. Embiid's got 17 points.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
The Lakers call timeout.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Baseline try. Westbrook can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside Harden. Shoots over Bryant. And here's another one for the Sixers. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
4 on the clock. Here's Beverley, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Tucker. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. Milton for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Beverley. Now Davis. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Milton passes to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Bryant. Basket's good. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Outside Milton. Harrell finds Milton. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Assisted.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Pass to Niang. Back to Milton. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Milton. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. It's stolen by Beverley. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And and that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now. Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
Lonnie Walker,
The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Outside Milton. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. They retain possession.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, BA, and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD, they missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your game. You're not going to, it's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Violation. That'll be a jump ball.
The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. The shot off that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Milton. To the paint. Here's Niang. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one's good.
Anthony
Davis has got 8.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Milton. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Sixers on top, opening up a huge gap.
17 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight,
In the first half, waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Davis. Fires from the wing. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Harden from outside. Here's Embiid. And a nice finish on the layup. Embiid's got 19 points.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. Back to Westbrook. Beverley outside. Bryant finds Beverley. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they get it back. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
And the
personal
improvement
foul.
of Tyrese Maxey's
First
three-point
team
shot
foul.
from his first season to second year, just unprecedented.
Sixers.
He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And he sinks the second. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Bryant, the pass to James. Pass to Beverley. From the high post. Offensive rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Davis never seems to take a rebound for granted. I mean, this guy is always doing the extra work to get to the ball.
And the 76ers shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Back to Westbrook. James inside. Embiid's there. The shot by James, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Out left to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Out of bounds.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Embiid can't hit. Well, Los Angeles shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And Davis slams it home.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Harris passes to Tucker. And it's the Lakers on the break. And slam dunk by James.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Gabriel, he's checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Beverley. Pass to James.
Switch.
Now here's Walker. Maxey covering. Walker passes to James.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
And the Lakers have possession. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Bryant, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Nice shot by Walker.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Left side Walker. Wide open. Here's Gabriel. Pass to Toscano. Gets a very good look and converts.
Juan Toscano.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Harden, deep three-point land. And Reaves pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
James up top. Embiid covers. 6 to shoot. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Harden. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sixers on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Them up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Davis and Bryant, the 2 big men up front. Patrick Beverley out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reaves in at the 3 slot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Melton passes to Thybulle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 3rd.
Well, he was born in Arizona. When it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Here's Melton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Melton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Reaves, covered by Thybulle. Here's Davis. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Pass to Thybulle. Takes the 3. Here's Harrell. And Davis with the block. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And Davis slams it home.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, everybody, the loudest section gets a free T-shirt. Who wants the shirt? Here come your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
House, he's checked in for Niang.
For your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to House. Back to Milton. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Milton covering. Here's Reaves. Now here's Bryant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
No good on that one. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Bryant taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to House. Milton for 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Bryant with the bucket.
Bryant.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Bryant. They get it back. Davis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
Anytime he's in the paint, Davis has the advantage. Size and agility works in his favor.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. Pass to Davis. He jumps for the alley-oop. And that one drops.
Timeout. Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
The first one falls.
Anthony Davis.
Both free throws good from Davis. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Harden against Westbrook. Oh, they need this. The Sixers again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Bryant. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Davis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Davis has got 25 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for your 6th.
And he's unable to get the second one. And the Lakers with possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. James passes to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 27 points for him.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Harden. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Los Angeles.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 9. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tucker's checked in for House. Harris comes in for Thybulle. And it's Maxey in for Melton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Davis against Harden. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Beverley. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. Davis with it. Embiid covers. And it's blocked by Embiid. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. He takes it in. And Davis with the block.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
LeBron James.
Another layer laid on top of the legendary one James has already established. Simply call him the king.
Westbrook. That's his first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden, continues to be a highly productive player.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Tucker, three-pointer, and that bucket's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.